Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? How y'all doing? This is very strange. I'm just waiting for it to catch up. I got my coffee. I got my coffee. A banana bowl. Ugh, really? A bowl? How are you, Brendan? How are you, Dave? How are you, Love Angel? Love Angel, do you have a name? Um, I can't remember. Hi, Sarah. Jim. How the devil are you? Let me see who else is there. Wurzel was there. He said he'd be back in a bit. Good to see you all. Hope you're all well. So I've been cleaning up my workshop after making a few Christmas bits and pieces. I just actually finished this Christmas bauble. A Christmas bauble. What do you think? I just left the, what do you call it? Natural edge into it. I like it anyway. And that's just beech that I've coloured black. Yeah, so I've been making Christmas decorations. Hi Wurzel, how are you? What is my intro music? My intro music is called Bullet from a Gun, and it is written and produced and owned by a friend of mine that I work with called Paul Mooney, and it is available on my website for about, I don't know, I think it's €5 or something to download, a one-time download. But it can't be used on social media and stuff like that. It's got the same copyright and that. It's just that he has given me permission to use that music. In fact, he's given me the music to use for my theme music. Okie dokie, I can't hear me. Oh, the music. The music was on at the start, Brendan. So, Donna. Okay, hi, Donna. Super. That's good. Right, so what are we making, folks? I'm not going to do a banana bowl, Jim. I'll tell you why I'm not doing a banana bowl. Because I hate doing bowls, really. I'm not really a bowl person. They're just... they've been done a million times. I want to do things differently. Hi, Brendan. How are you? Okay, so I'll just show you this quickly. Very quickly. Look. Look at this. Ta-da! I got a new sticker wall up next to my lathe. I'm going to have to get more stickers sent by other people. But these are the ones that I salvaged here. And some that have been sent recently. I got one from Keith as Asgard Woodturning the other day. Thank you, Keith. I'm sure he'll join us later. Obviously, Mancrafting, Chad. David Richard Dooley. Le Picbois, Pat Lap. That's Carl Jacobson's. And then we've got Robin Jacobson, Mrs. Robin Jacobson, Cacao. I've got to get Temple Boom stickers made up. I've got to get some, yeah. Yes, Jim, you can send me a sticker. By all means, send me a sticker. That would be fantastic. What can I do? I'll tell you what I do. I will do this. I will do this, is what I will do. Anyone that wants to send me a sticker, anyone that wants to send me a sticker, email me at that address, and I will email you my address. If you email me there and say, hi, I want to send you a sticker, then send me your address, and I will send you my address with a return email, and we can swap stickers. These are mine, obviously. These stickers here. I have 2 stickers. As mad as a Templeboy Turner, and just Templeboy. And like I say, I've got to get some Temple Boom ones made up. I've got T-shirts available now. I don't know if you saw. I've got T-shirts, Temple Boom T-shirts, and what else? Oh, I did a stay calm and get booted. It's a done thing, but it's kind of cool. It kind of looks cool on the wall. Cool on the wall. Right. Right. So what are we? Little drummer boy. A little drummer boy. Really? Pum. Yes, exactly, Brendan. Congratulations, Wurzel. He is an absolute dope. He's lovely. And get him into the banger as quick as you can. Get him driving. Christmas bauble. Donna, you'd like to see a Christmas bauble made, would you? Well, that can be... I can do that. Brendan wants to see an octopus in a hang glider. Brendan, you know that I won't say no to a challenge. Let me change that over again because the camera's a bit up in your grill. Be uppy. Oh yeah, got those here. In case you didn't see them, I've showed them off enough on social media. So this was the first one. Oh, let me show you. This was my first practice one. Actually, that's a lie. I don't know if my actual first, oh yeah, my actual first practice one is here. So I did an actual first one here, which is just in a piece of pine wood, and it was a cock up because the little box can come out. You can take the box out. So yeah, that was my practice one. Then I went on to do this one, and I couldn't work out why the cube was coming out the box. And then of course I did the same again. So the cube comes out of this one, which was frustrating because that was a nice looking piece of wood, but I'll keep this one for my workshop. And then the second one was the Sported Beach one, when I realised what I was doing wrong, that I had to undercut the holes and make the outer hole bigger than the inner hole, if you know what I mean. It makes the cube bigger. So that's that one. That is actually Curtis Campbell's. That one's going to be going to him. But I'm going to make a stand for it, and it was probably going to be a carved hand holding it at an angle like that. It'd be a hand, you know, like a skull hand holding it, because he's into his skulls. So that's kind of what I want to do. Shh, don't tell him though. So that was that one. And then last night, or early hours of this morning, if I'm honest, couldn't sleep. So I came out to the workshop, challenged myself, and I did the cube inside a cube inside a cube. So you've got a tiny little 20mm cube in the middle. You've got a 35mm cube then, and then you've got a 60mm cube. So they are great fun to turn. They really are. They're a challenge, and but they are good fun. Get out and make one. Okay. Go for the bauble. The bauble. Let me see what you're saying. Earring holder. Earring holder. Bauble. Yes, I'd like to see the bauble. an angel. Okay. Just cut up 3 black walnut logs with the neighbour today. Got 18 slabs. Oh, you git. And hi Holly, how are you? Cool. Right. Okay. So looks like we're going to go baubles. Right. We'll do a bauble. Maybe if we have time, we'll have time to do a bauble and an angel. How's that? So, piece of wood. Piece of wood for a bauble. A piece of wood for a bauble. We could have fun and kind of do a weird bauble. Oh no, that's punky. Don't want to use that. That will explode in my face. A Christmas bauble, huh? There's a here, yeah. We'll use this. There's I think this is walnut. We'll do a walnut bauble. Seeing as though walnut was in the discussion. Right. Bauble it is. Let me swap the old camera doodah over. Move it out my schnozzle and move it down here like this. Just like that. And move this one down here like this. Like that. How's the feed, folks? Good, I hope. I'm going to turn my fan off because it's vibrating on the camera and it's quite irritating. Right. Big chuck, little chuck, cardboard box. What would be challenging? Right. So, putting this ear in ear. Oh. I'll move the camera in a second, folks. Don't worry about that. Right, let me bring that camera in a bit for you. Zoomy. Zoom. Go across. Oh, wrong way. Go across. Okay, I'll have to move it across. Stupid camera. There you go. And there you can see that. That's just a dumpy dump bit on it. I must have used this for... Do you know what that was? That was a piece of... Wow, that's going back a bit. Hi, Cliff. Hi, Barry. Phil, Dougie. Great to see you all. Yeah, that was a socket, an arm socket for Buzz when I did Buzz Lightyear. Did any of you see Buzz Lightyear? I think he's in Texas. Right. I think it was Texas that I sent Buzz Lightyear to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off this nubbity nub and I'm going to put a tenon on it because I need to have clearance to be able to make a ball. And with the chuck being there, it's going to restrict me on how much. I don't have enough to clear there. I'm just going to grab some tools. 1 second. La, 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 la. And what else do I need? I'll go with that one. And I can go with that one. Might need that one. And parting tool. Right, I think that'll do. I just don't want to be... My microphone lead is very short, so... Oh. Why was that message held? Why was that message held? Hi, WW. I don't know why that was held, Brendan, but anyway, I've okayed it. Hi, Woodpecker. How are you? You're very welcome. Brendan, you're killing me, man. I don't know why it's blocking those messages. Bummer. Right, let's do this. Let's do this thing. Very chilled. Wow, that's dirty. Okie dokie. Rock and roll. So, we're going to... I tightened that, didn't I? I did. We're going to clean this up to start with. Too high. I don't know why this piece of wood's so dirty. I think I must have been practicing with colouring or something. I don't know. Love the smell of walnut. How much we're going to... Oh yeah, that's all right. Okie dokie. Skew-tastic. Where's my bloody skew? Oh, that one will do. It's big, but it'll do. Okay. Now we can turn it around and put it in chuck. In chuck. Okay, so... What are we saying? Apologise if I... Yeah, I apologise if I miss any comments, folks. It's very hard to keep up with comments and turn. So, bear with me. I do miss JP when he ain't here. Ugh. Right. Let me catch up with the chat. I'm going in wait just reading that. Oh, the fudge. Cake. Oh, yum. Oh, yummy, yummy, yum. Sarah, of all the baking you do, you should enter the Great British Bake Off. It's a lot of fun. I would recommend it. I had fun when I did it. Right, so we're going to have to decide on shape of this, and it's going to be a squatty one because... Oh, camera moved. Yeah, it's going to be a squatty one. Because of the amount of room we haven't got. So let's decide on how big it's going to be. I'd say we can go probably about I think there the proportions will look right. Without getting too close to the chop. So all I'm doing is just cleaning down the edge so that I can get my tool in there. Don't want to make it too small because it'll make it weak. So now we have, this is going to be our bauble, so it's going to be a squashed kind of bauble. There's no rule saying they have to be round, right? Bring the speed up. And we're going to shape our bauble just on the outside. Move this down a bit for you. Our halfway mark is about there. So you make the bauble, make your bauble first. And then you turn 2 finials. Now you can turn it with 1 finial on it. But you do have to hollow the bauble, otherwise it's too heavy. Okay, and then we're going to do the same again here. This is what I mean about being able to get your tools in there. This is my smaller bowl gouge here. I'll clean this out the way. Just so it's not in my way. We've kind of got the rough shape there, so it's just a matter of refining it now. That's alright. What do you reckon? I think that's about the right size, looks about equal. I'll get my skew on that now and clean it up. Just using the skew as a negative scrape. negative rake scraper, sorry. Get the right terminology. So for those of you that saw it, you probably saw that I did a slightly different video for the cube video. It was to be honest with you, it was my first proper tutorial video, and I kind of sat down the other day. I was talking to Rob, and I came to the decision that I think I'm ready to start giving tutorial videos. I didn't consider myself good enough for a while because I am relatively new to woodturning. I'm only turning a little over 2 years, so I've decided that I'm going to do some more tutorials. My confidence is better than it was. You probably don't give a shite, but I said I'd say it. It's my show, I'll say what I want. Now when you're using your skew for a negative rake scraper, and indeed when you're using a scraper, make sure that it's sitting flat on the tool rest, otherwise you can get quite a jump. Swapped over to the left hand there just to get this in here. There we go. There we go. So that negative rake gives a good finish. You know, there's only like over this side where I couldn't get the scraper in, you've got a couple of tool marks, but that's pretty good now. That's ready for going to quite a high sandpaper rather than messing about. 'Cause when you're making Christmas decorations, especially if you're trying to turn a lot of them for sale, I'm doing a market in December. So if you're trying to turn a lot of these, you know, you want to spend as little time as possible sanding them. So it's going to get noisy for a second, folks, because I'm going to turn the Hoover on to extract some of this dust. Hi Tracy, how are you? Good to see you. Hello sandpaper, my old friend. It's good to smooth with you again. We'll work together to make the piece shiny. Oh, that's really warm. You shouldn't really sand at this speed, but it's kind of the slowest setting for this lathe unless I change belts. I love walnut. Lovely. It's a nice bit of, you know that fancy word, chatoyance. Tutoring, yeah, I just see someone. Check insurance, Steve. You never know who you will be teaching. There's a guy in England. I have insurance. I have craft insurance, Brendan, and that covers me. In fact, I've got teaching insurance. It covers me. I had to have it for UKIS, and it covers me for teaching up to 12 students. So I'm covered that way, and that's students of all ages as well. So I'm okay on insurance. What I would like to do, because obviously it's close to my heart with my work and everything, is I would eventually like to be able to afford to either build a trailer or get a trailer and a tow bar put on the car, and I'd like to do a travelling school, because Ireland, you've got men's sheds and things like that, but Ireland, especially where I am, it's quite hard to get about, and there are people out there that can't travel, you know, they're stuck in the house or whatever. And also I'd love to do therapy turning for people with special needs, adults and kids with special needs, but also, you know, people that may be a bit down on their luck and feeling a bit down, and I'd like to connect with the Samaritans and things like that, and maybe go and do, I wouldn't charge obviously, go and do turning tuition to people and try and get them out of a spot where they could be in a bad place. Do you know, most of us have been in a bad place at some point, and to have an outlet would be good. So I'm thinking maybe of taking it on the road and doing a road show kind of thingy. Yes, has helped a lot. Okay, so that's that. I want a piece of 220. Where's my 220 gone? Uh-oh. 1 second. Take me. Oh, no, that's not supposed to happen. Hello? Hello? 220, where are you? There's a little bit. That's enough to do. That's enough to do. What I've got to get some more sandpaper. Do Northern Ireland. Oh yeah, sounds good, Sarah. Treats. Nom a nom a nom. Good thing about Christmas decorations, if you're not super happy with them, you're not Do you know, if it's not good enough for sale, you can chuck it on your own Christmas tree. It's a good thing, yeah? I'll be very critical with my own work, sometimes too critical. Too critical. There we go. I think that's ready for some Yorkie grit. It's ready for some Yorkshire grit. I'm going to give it a bit of a clean off with some methylated spirit. Oh, do you know what I've done? Stupid boy. I've hidden this new board that I've put up. I've hidden me tissue paper. Ah, Holly, thank you very much. You're too kind. Thank you, Holly. I got to cut my toilet roll holder. It's only cable ties. Don't worry, it's not a fancy one. There we go. Thank you, Holly. That's very sweet of you. Yorkshire grit. But first we're going to use some methylated spirits or denatured alcohol. Clean this up a bit. It's always good to get the remnants of the sanding out of the wood, and this also raises the grain. Ready for Yorkshire grit. You can use sanding sealer as well, but I don't really think there's any need to with this. It's just using more products on something that you don't really need to. Okay, Yorkshire grit. And of course I'm going to be heading up to the north soon when Brendan gets it sorted. I might use that as a practicing ground, Brendan. Maybe you could organise that. I'll come up and do a demonstration in the shed and use that as a demonstrate and practice. I want a bit of humour and comedy in it, and you know, I want to be me. I don't want to be. I've done demonstrating at UKIS, but to be honest with you, I didn't really enjoy it because there's a lot of pressure, because I was one of the organisers. Yeah. Yorkshire grit. Is that camera shaking? Why is that camera shaking? It's never shaken before. Ah, I see why it's shaking. I'm going to fix that in just 1 second. Sorry, folks. I see why that camera is shaking. 1 second. I'm going to fix that problem right now, folks. Sorry about that. I've got a thingamajig here that shouldn't be here. There we go. Try that again. That's better. My apologies. Wurzel, did you not get it? Are you serious? Nah, you're joking. You've got to be joking. Please don't tell me that, because you don't know the nightmares I've been having with frickin' postal service here. Tracy will tell you what nightmares I've been having with the postal service here. Dang it. Did you seriously not get it, Wurzel? Damn it. Ah, chatoyance. There you go. That's pretty. Well, I work with kids all day, every day. I work with special needs kids, Donna. So, you know, that's kids. Kids don't scare me. Kids don't scare me. I got lots of them myself as well. Right, what finish will we put on it? Uh, uh, we can put some. Ah, sod it. Let's put some hamster sheen. Some hamster spleen in it. Just use my skew to open the pot. I'm joking. I'm joking. I wouldn't use my skew to open the pot. Use my ruler instead. Some hamster spleen. No hamsters were hurt in the making of it. High gloss. High gloss. You only need a small bit. This tub's gone a little bit doohickey though. It tends to do that. Right. Get that dry for a little bit. I had the same trouble trying to get mail into Pembrokeshire. Oh, tell me, freaking stupid bloody. Sounds like a great place to demonstrate, lads. Shiny, 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 shiny. I've been using oil a lot for finishes recently. I don't know, the oil, I just like the natural look of. I'm not too keen on shiny, shiny, but I suppose for Christmas decorations it's fine. Oh yeah. Shiny, shiny, shiny. And then we'll put some, what do you call it? The the canoe, you know, that rub-on stick. This gives it a hard finish, and it's shiny too. Turn it down a bit. I can never pronounce that stuff. Something crystalline, carna crystalline, is it? Carna crystalline wax? Is that it? Well done, Brendan. That's the way to do it. Well, I'll let you into a secret. I had quite a good month this month on YouTube. So I'm going to treat myself to some tools next week while I'm off. It's midterm Halloween break, so I'm off for a week. So I'm going to go and I'm going to drive up to Rate and Sons, and that's pretty. I like that. And I'm going to get myself some tools, I think. Now, let me pour myself some coffee. I'll just get rid of that cold stuff. 1 second, just putting the microphone down because it doesn't reach. Top myself up with some coffee. Good man, Brendan. Yeah, my first demonstration was at UCAS the first year, and I was really nervous. I turned, what did I turn? I can't remember what I turned. Oh, I did, do you know the laced vases? I did a lace vase, and I messed up the tenon. I made the tenon too small, and we had to change the jaws on the chuck, and it took 3 of us because we were all nervous and scatty. Oh, what am I doing? I've got to drill a hole through this now. That's what we've got to do. I knew there was something I had to do. So what the trick of this now is, we've got to drill a hole right through the bauble. I think that, yeah, we'll go with that size, just because it's in there already. It doesn't really matter. So you drill right through. You're going to drill right through the bauble, because what will happen is these holes are, you're going to hollow it from this side, obviously, but you're going to drill right through so that when you part it off, there's a hole the other side as well for fitting your finials, and you can hollow this right out. Okay, so we will drill this out now. This drill bit is a 12mm drill bit. As far as lathe tools go, what would you recommend for like the very first set of tools? Okay, so you can buy You can buy, that's jumping around a lot, that drill bit. You can buy a starter's set. Let me just drill through this and then I will... I think that's deep enough. For some reason my drill bit went off there. I don't know why. I think maybe I should have put a pilot hole in there first. Just see how deep we are. Yeah, we're through. Yeah, so for a first set of tools, you can buy a first set for about 100 quid. Oh, Mike, thank you very much. You are awesome. Thank you, Mike. Really appreciate that donation. Thank you. They're about 100 euro, or I think you get about £80, £90, something like that. And what you get in it is, I can show you. Oh, you get two of these bowl gouges. This is the bigger one, and then you get the smaller one. You get a parting tool, which is here as well. I had that here. Yeah, you get a diamond tip parting tool. You get, I think, a round skew, or 2 skews I think you might get. You get a spindle gouge. I think that's it. I think it's 8 tools, something like that. But you get your basic tools in that set, and they are perfect. Good night, B. Thank you very much for joining us. Very, very good of you. Thank you. Yeah, so that's basically all you need. You want to get yourself a chuck as soon as you can afford it, because it does make turning a lot more fun, and you can do a lot more stuff with it. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to get started. Let me see if that camera's going to be in the way. I'm going to move it over here a bit. Oopsie! There we go, and we'll shine a light on the situation too. There we go. Alright, so Brendan was mentioning the mini hollowing set. That's what I'm going to use here. I'm going to use the Simon Hope hollower. And it's just a matter of hawking out the inside as much as you can. You don't have to worry about getting... Yeah, get yourself a decent mask. Yeah, you need a good shield. And if you're only getting one of the cheap shields, I've actually got the JSP face mask, and it's got all the breathing apparatus and the fan and everything that runs in it, which is cool. That was actually given to me. But if you're going to get a cheap mask, and get yourself a good one of those good cloth, are they NZ or whatever they are, face masks that stop the dust from going in. You really don't want to swallow dust. So we're going to hollow this out. And you're literally only hollowing this out to reduce weight. Nothing fancy. But I tell you what you don't want to do. You don't want to make the inside bigger than the outside. That's not good. Yeah, I've got a Nova chuck here. This is a Nova chuck. No, that's not a Nova. This is the Nova. I've got the Nova jaws on the cheap chuck. I found out the other day that my Nova jaws fit on my cheap SIP chuck, which is handy. Very handy. So what you want to do when you're hollowing out from such a small hole is that you want to make sure you clean out all your shavings. Because if you don't, then they can bind up, and basically what happens is they gather round, and because they're spinning round, they can ball up inside, and then they can actually cause a break, like a jam chuck break, and it can grab your tool and it can spin it out your hand, or it can take the piece clean off the lathe. So be careful with that. We've got quite a good lump out of here. Just going to show you a handy trick here now as well. Get your hollowing tool, work out roughly how deep you want to go. So you're going to be going about that deep, so you're leaving some wall, and mark on your tool how deep you're going. That's one mark. Okay, so that's the depth, so you know that your wall is that depth. Okay, the next one is hold it so the shaft of your tool is roughly in line with the hole, and bring your tool over so the edge of your blade is roughly at the wall thickness you want to get, and then draw a line at, it's probably going to be about 45 degrees. This is what I do anyway. Okay, now that's giving you 2 register points, and it gives you a good idea so that when you're going in here, you know how far to go before you've gone too far. Just a handy tip. I'm just going to open this hole up just a little bit because it's a little bit of a wonky hole. There we go. What are you all making in your shops at the moment, if anything? These are great for practicing your hollowing techniques. Making a salt and pepper boxes when magnetic hinges lids like Mike made. Oh, I know. Yeah, very good. Cool. Yes, we are still having bad weather, William. Is it affecting the feed? I made a ring for the Giddy Ring challenge and started on a duck call. Who's doing the Giddy Ring challenge? OJ? I keep doing that. I keep switching the lathe off, thinking I'm switching the Hoover off. Lol. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Feed is fine, good. Nothing today. Had to see the new arrival, and God knows what I will dig out to turn next. Some other bit of scrap. Let me drink my coffee before it goes cold again. I just realised I still got the witch's head up there. Oh, yeah, I can't get the Giddy app. It's not available in Ireland. Go figure. You're using your senses a lot when you're hollowing. Listening to the sound of the wood. You can hear it getting thinner. Using your touch. I tend to visualise what it looks like inside. That sounds a bit strange, I know, but I visualise the inside of the piece. Okie dokie. Hi, Mama Tony. What am I making? We're making a Christmas decoration. So one similar to this. We're making a Christmas bauble for the tree. It's a piece of walnut, and we've turned the outside shape, and now we're just hollowing the inside. So that's where we are. We're pretty close there to the thickness I want to be. Just gonna have a look inside. Excuse the back of my head if it gets on the camera. Yeah, we're pretty good there. Just hoover that out again. Very good. not far off there actually. To be honest with you, I'd nearly call it that. I'm just going to clean it up just a little bit more, and then we'll say that that's enough. Like I say, it's only to reduce weight. Have to get braver. How long are you turning, Mama? Oh, Tony, sorry. How long are you turning, Tony? Okay, that sounds thin enough to me. Night night, Wurzel. Thank you very much for watching. I only started making other things besides pens this year. Did do it 4 years ago, but for injured and just returned now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's good that you're back. I hope you made a full recovery, Tony. Okay. I think I'm not going to put my finger in there because I won't get it back out. I'll have another quick butcher's at it. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm happy with that. I think that's going to be light enough. I just want to check my depth. Do 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 do. Yep, that's good. We should be able to part that off now. Just going to give it a quick polish up before we take it off. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tony. But you know what? It's great that you're getting back up and getting on with it. Credit to you. Well done for doing that. Takes a lot to bounce back from getting an injury and carrying on. So I admire you for doing that. Well done. Kudos. Okay, so we polished that up now. And now we are going to part that off. And hopefully that is the bauble done. So because we drilled the hole, hopefully, all the way through, it should part off with a hole the other side. Bugger bums and arseholes. Don't you just hate it when you do that? That's not going to polish out. See? See? Happens to the best of us. Silly mistakes. Where's my bit of 220? 220, 220. Do you know what? Ha! I'm going to be clever. That's what we call a design opportunity. It's a Christmas decoration. We can get away with doing things like that. Tee hee 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 hee. Hi, Alan. How are you? Thank you very much for joining. As I've said before, and as I say every show, ain't no late to Steve's show. Turn up whenever you can and go whenever you want. I'm not worried. Oh dear, Brendan. No, that won't do. So I'm just going to, where I've just done the planned design opportunity, I'm just going to put some Yorkshire grit in there and take away the burr, and then we'll polish it up again. That's all right. We've just decided what's going to be the top and what's going to be the bottom. Ah, Tracy, thank you so much. Thank you, Tracy. You're an absolute sweetheart. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. There we go. That got over that slight doohickey. Nothing wrong with a design opportunity. And there we go. And you can just see it wasn't quite through enough. There is a hole there. Just a slight hole there, which we're fine. I can clean that up with the drill. I can drill that out now with the drill. That's not a problem. But I should have gone a little bit deeper. But that's okay. The hole's through there. And we just clean it up. That's the bauble. That's going to be the top like that. Pretty. Let me just get my drill and drill that out now while I'm thinking of it. Yeah. If you are new to the show, you are very welcome. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to give me an old thumbs up if you don't mind. You don't have to, but the thumbs up do help in the analytics. And I was looking up at it the other day. What happens when you do a thumbs up? YouTube reads it. Reads all the thumbs up. They see which shows are popular, and then they bump them and they share them to more people. That's not going to fit in there. They share them to more people. So yeah, I would appreciate the thumbs up. It all helps. And also, you've seen people donating money there very kindly, and absolutely brilliant, awesome people. That all goes to help me with the running of the show, with the cost of materials and cameras and lighting and all that. And I'm endeavouring to try and improve every time, and I think it's working. I think my viewership is slowly... Hi Richard. Hi Paul, how are you? Oh, Paul's going, Richard's come. Bye Paul, thank you very much. Yeah, so that's what the donations are for, just in case you're wondering and you are new. So I'm just sanding this up now, just where we just parted it off. I've just drilled a hole there, you can see. And it doesn't matter what size hole, to be honest with you. It doesn't have to be the same size as the other side. Just opened it up a little bit. And I will use a bit of Yorkshire grit just to colour that top bit in. But we will be sticking a finial to it, but it's just to match in the walnut. And there you have it. That is our bauble. And now we can do finials. How are we for time? 20 past 12. That's alright, we've got time for finials. Let's do finials. Finials! We're going to take this chuck off actually. Change it to the smaller one. Thank you, William. Thank you so much, William. That's very kind of you. I really do appreciate that. So this is just the mini chuck. And I have some... What do I have? What was that? Oh, it's a bolt. Don't worry about that. I have... Thank you. You're a rock star, William. So kind of you. All for the donations. Really does make a huge difference when it comes to running the show. Okay, so I have a slightly bigger one there. That'll do. I have a small one there. This is a piece of beech. Put the tailstock back on. Turn that light off again. So, because we've got the dark wood, we can get away with putting light finials on. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Oh, really, Brendan? The beach bar? Yeah, the beach bar. No, the beach bar, I can't recommend it enough to people. The food is absolutely fantastic for a local pub. We have a little local pub restaurant close to me, and when Brendan come to visit, we went to the beach bar, and he was very kind to buy me some lunch, and yeah, it was lovely food. I think we all had fish and chips, didn't we, Brendan? But they do some lovely food. I made myself 2 new didgeridoos for the for my chuck. They're just Allen keys, and I turn 2 handles. There we go. Right, 2 finials. Should we do some skew work for the fun and for the practice? Let's do some skew. Let me just find my 1/2 inch skew. Oh, come with me to the rolling sea where the weather's calm and still. Go. My wife was there in case you think Steve ate too. Yes, she was. And she's an absolute doll too. Okay. So, we're going to skew this. Just moving the camera, folks, just so that you can get the full Monty, as they say. Not very sharp, that little skew. I'll get the slightly bigger one. That's better. How many of you use a skew? Are you all comfortable with a skew, those of you that do turn? Can use it as a scraper. Much nicer cut when you use it as a shear. Thank you so much, Tony. That's really appreciated. Thank you. Well, guys, you're all awesome. Thank you. I want my calipers because I want to make sure that we don't obviously go too small for the hole that we need. This can be one end though. Oh, Jade. Oh, man. Thank you so much. Whoop. Thank you, OJ. This is going to be a bit close to the... We might make this one the top. You do all your pens with skew. That's cool. That's very good. So you're not that inexperienced then, Tony, because it takes some getting used to the skew. A lot of people are scared of the skew. You've been practicing, Tracy. That's good to hear. Practice makes perfect. Well, practice makes you better than you were. Just touching up my skew with the diamond card here. Put the edge back on it. Okie dokie. So, what kind of doodah do we want? Oh, come with me to the rolling sea where the weather's calm and still. And we'll have some fun all day long with the adventures of Portland Bill. That's an old one. Okie dokie. So that is our tenon. And now we can start making the shape that we want. And you can have fun with these finials. This is going to be the bottom one, so this is going to be the long one. Put a wee little bead there. Okay, so I want to go to about this length here. I'm just going to do a classic kind of icicle shape. So it's just a matter of reducing it down now to a nice delicate size. Don't go too thin yet. Always tell when I'm concentrating, I go quiet. Okay, make this concave. Okay. Okay. There we go. It's nice enough. Just give that a quick sand. Good night, Dougie. Thank you very much for popping in and saying hi. It's great to have you along. Thank you so much. Try and find me me siddly sadly paper. A bit here. Right. Just sand this up. Obviously don't push too hard with this. Now I'm just going to back off the tailstock just slightly, because when the wood gets thin, the tailstock pressure causes it to bow, which can cause it to spiral when you're sanding and when you're working on it. Basically doesn't run quite true, so mind you, a bit of a spiral in the icicle finial would look quite cool, I think. Could always say you did it on purpose. I don't show off. Wurzel accused me of showing off on Facebook. Isn't that what live shows are? Showing off. There we go. The skew left it quite clean. And that just finished off the sand in there. Now, what I do want to do before I put any Yorkshire grit on is I want to just do this. There we go. Don't want that one too dark. Now, let's give it a bit of a feature. And we'll get the Yorkie grit on it now. Yorkie grit, Yorkie grit, Yorkie grit. Sorry about my head. I'm just seeing my head on the camera there. YouTube video for makers is about showing off, hee hee. Yeah, damn straight it is. Yes, sorry, I didn't explain what I was doing there. It's a piece of, well, I use the cheap stuff. You can use Formica, but that is just basically the boarding that you get in the back of your kitchen cupboards and things like that, just cut into strips, and the plastic on it causes it to scorch. The good thing about that is more than Formica. Formica, it's like it's burnt or it's not, but with this, you can control the burn and you can make it lighter or darker. Like I've done a light ring here and then gone darker. It just comes with practice, I guess. But yeah, that's what that is, and it's just burnt some rings on it just to match in with the dark of the bauble. Okay, get the speed up. That's as much as I'm going to go with that, because if I go too far, the pressure's going to be in the center of the pith of the piece of wood, and it could cause my other end here to break off, and that would be a shame, seeing as though I've got a nice little point on it. So now I'm just going to use a skew. I'm going to back off my tailstock, just run it in my fingers, and just use the skew to part this off. There we go. And just using a little bit of sandpaper just to finish that end off. Actually, use the bigger grit just to get the shape. There we go. And then I can use my Japanese saw just to take that bit off. As I said, you didn't want to like that, and with a bit of luck it will fit. Boom, just like that. There you go, nice and snug like that. There you go. And it fits nicely in. What's up, TJ in the house? How are ya doing, my friend? Thank you for joining. Just going to support this again, just while I quickly turn the top piece. I want to get it roughly running straight and true again. Doesn't have to be spot on, because I can true it up. It did move in the chuck as I parted it off. That's alright, it's allowed to. Right, let's do this supersonic mode, this one. Okay, that's trued that up again. Just going to get the size of the hole that I drilled in the top. Okay, it's very small, this one, which is good. Gives us a bit more room. I'll use the other one because my tool rests a bit high. There we go. It's only a small hole, but that's all we need. And now we can have fun when I find the right bloody skew. Ah, here it is. Right. Okay. Am I back? Am I back? Bear with me, folks, if you can hear me. My system completely crashed here. I don't know what happened. I've had to go onto my other computer, but I'm not sure. Okay, let me. Oh lordy! And it was going so well and all. I don't know what happened to my laptop. It just shut down. Where is OJ when JP? Yeah, where is JP when you need him? Exactly, Tracy. I concur. Come on. Damn stupid computer. Gremlins! Gremlins in the system! Ay, ay, ay. No, I don't want Spotify. Okay, folks, I think I may have to call it quits. Russell's telling me that we've lost feed. I know, Russell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How is that? Is that any better? Dang it! Yeah, the computer is just shut down, folks. Yeah, no, nothing wrong with the internet. It's the laptop died, and now I'm using my old computer just to get by. I just switched over to the other computer, but I don't know what I'm saying. I think I'm going to have to call it a day, folks. I'm not sure because this doesn't look good. Damn it! That's annoying. Maybe, how's the, have you got picture now, folks? Yeah. Uh, Frustrating. Wow. Okay, guys, I think you have the lathe screen here because I don't have it showing up on my. Damn it! Why isn't anything working? I wonder what happened. I hope that my laptop hasn't died. Okay, so you can see it, and you can what? Ha ha ha. Do, 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 do. What a bloody flipping nightmare! Um. Right. want my mummy. I want my mummy. I want my mummy, please. Alright, am I back? Yes. Hells yeah. Okay. I think I's back. Oh, that was stressful. That was really stressful. I didn't like that at all. My laptop got the... Have you ever heard of the blue screen on a laptop? Apparently when you get blue screen, your laptop is kerfuffled. I hope that's not what it means. It's running again now, so we'll see. We'll carry on with this. We'll get this done quick. Sorry about that, folks. Really hope my camera isn't done. It was all a dream. I've been here all the time. It was all your fault, not mine. I've been here the whole time. It was just a dream. Wake up. You're dreaming. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My laptop just decided to shut itself down. It wasn't fun. Not gonna lie, it was not fun. Let's talk about the emotions Steve just went through. Steve just went through multiple emotions of frustration, stress, anxiety, I got mad for a second. Then I thought, no, there's no need to get mad. Mad doesn't get you anywhere. Except things broken with a hammer. So we're just doing a nubdy one on the top for the string to go on. Disappointed too. I was disappointed because we're having such a good show. And I really don't like it when the show goes wonky. So I still want that to be smaller. It's too big and bulky. That's better. Bring that to a shape there. Okay, so blue, yeah. There we go, and put a tiny little bead just there to match the bottom. There we go. Nubty nub. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Quicksand. So I wonder, is my computer on its way out then, folks? I hope not. More expense. Money, 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 money. I guess that's what... I guess the tool shopping will have to wait. Always happens, just when I think I can get myself some tools. Right. But the show must go on, right? The show must go on. That's enough. Perfect. Perfect! That will get a little hole drilled through later on for a string when I put strings on all my ornaments. And just got to cut that end off as well, same as we did with do. And that should fit in there. Lovely. There we go. We may as well stick it in while we're at it. We've got super glue over here, have we? We do. We may as well stick them in. 9-8 Brendan, thank you very much for sticking with me until the end. The end came a bit later than it was supposed to. But hey ho. These things are sent to try us. That's that one. And let's put a little bit of glue on this one. Pop. Lovely. There we go. I'll just give it a bit of a polish up, and let's change over the screens. Face cam. There we go. So that's it, folks. Oh, That's it. Nearly made a boo-boo, but it's okay. We got it. One bauble ornament for you guys. Here you go. It's pretty. And you just drill a hole through the top of that, and the string fits on it. And that's another Christmas ornament to go in the collection up there. Woo! That was stressful. Lordy, lordy. I need coffee. I need to get a crop coffee before I say goodbye, chat. Just throw that out. Yeah. Stressful, stressful. Lol. Well, guys, that's another Sunday evening done. Thank you all for joining me. You're all awesome. Thank you for your very, very kind donations. They are going to help go towards a laptop by the look of it now. Damn it! I'll maybe take it in and get it looked at and see what the story is. But I do have a lot of stuff running through it, cameras and software and stuff like that. But it's a lower end budget computer. It's an Acer computer, and it's only got a 1 terabyte memory on it and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't designed for doing this stuff. So we'll see. Maybe Santa will bring me a new one. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I know there's a bit of a cock up towards the end, but yeah, it came out fine, Alan. Yeah, it was brilliant. I've had quite a good few people watching tonight, which is fantastic. It is slowly getting better. If you have been watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It will help. I'm up on nearly 19,200 subscribers, which is absolutely flipping amazing. When I get to the 20,000, I am working on getting some bits and pieces for a giveaway, so that's all good. I've got a couple of people who have said that they'll sponsor it for me, which is brilliant. So hopefully, I can't afford to buy big tools and things for the giveaways, but yeah, you know, I'm a man of very little finance. I can't do what some of these guys do when they hit the big time. They can buy big tools and give them away and stuff like that. It's just not going to happen on my show, unfortunately. I have got friends out there in the community that have said that will help me out with bits and pieces, so that's what I'll do. I will put maybe a care package together and do that as a prize for the 20,000. The auction has still got to come up for St. Cecilia's School. Because of the weather last week, it postponed it. I was supposed to do it last Wednesday, and it just, because of the bad weather and stuff, it just didn't happen. And the Rob and Steve live show wasn't on last night, also because we're getting a lot of storms and stuff like that, and they're just trying to keep on top of that. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. You're all saying you did, so that's good. Thanks a million for watching. I will see you on Wednesday. I'll be on social media. If you want stickers or you want to send stickers, please let me know on templeboyturning@gmail.com and get in touch with me. If you want to email and just chat to me, if you want to chat to me on online as well, just message me. I'm always around, and if you've got questions about your turning and stuff like that, if I can help, I will, and if I can't help, I'll find the answer from guys that can. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I will see you again on Wednesday, and hopefully I'll have another project video up again this week. I'm working on one, so yeah, hopefully we'll get another project. I'm just messing with bits here. That's it, guys. Thanks a million. I'll see you again on Wednesday. Loves ya. Temple Boom out. See ya.